Hello guys, today is day 25 of telling you guys the verse of the day every single day. And today's verse is going to be Matthew 19, verse 14. Jesus said, "Let the little children come to me, and do not hinder them, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these." Now, I was going to go on a little talk about this verse, but on the website that I find these verses, www.verseoftheday.com, which you should definitely check out, they have their own thoughts on these verses, and today's thought on today's verse was so powerful that I'm gonna tell you this. In an age that neglected children and held them in low regard, Jesus' love for children and his tenderness with them are powerful reminders that God values every person, young or old, born or not yet born, rich or poor, impoverished or born to wealth. Jesus is God's great reminder of his love for the people the world often neglects, abuses, and abandons. Jesus calls us to love the unloved, the forgotten, the abused, and the neglected. Why? Because that is what Israel was before God chose them in Ezekiel 16 verses 4 to 5. That is who Jesus was at Calvary in Galatians 3:13, and that is who we are without grace. Romans 5:6 through 11, and also Ephesians 2:1 through 5. How can we claim to know salvation but not share grace with others who also need God's love, mercy, and grace, especially when those are young children? How can we claim to be Jesus' disciples and not show love for those, the least of these? In Matthew 25, verse 40 and 45, the people that the world forgets, but Jesus values. The answer is simple: we cannot, and still claim to be Jesus' disciples. It's strong, you know. We can't forget to show love and grace to others, just the same as how Jesus and the Lord has shown grace and love to us. We should be, showing salvation. That is all. Again, I find these verses in www.verseoftheday.com. I usually give my own thoughts, but if you want to have a new perspective, if you just search up the website, they're going to show their own thoughts, which I think are way better than mine. And they show you can see the previous devotionals. And yeah, God bless.